Hey everyone, in this video, we're gonna talk about what the best 3 hottest deals are right now in the Toyota world if you're in the market for a new vehicle, just ahead in this video. Yes, everyone, I said the word deals. There are still deals to be had in 2024 in the car business. If you're looking to buy a new vehicle in the Toyota world, there are still deals to be had. I'm gonna talk about 3 specific models that I think are of great value and a great deal right now, especially with the current climate that we're in. Speaking to the current climate that we're in, yes, things are changing a little bit. We're seeing rates go up, rates go down, values go up, values go down. I think the market's trying to find itself right now with where it was before COVID and where it was after COVID. And the two worlds are kind of like colliding and trying to figure themselves out. But guys, you may or may not have already watched other content creators that may or may not be in the car business, and they are elaborating and maybe even exaggerating a little bit of what is actually going on or not. And I gotta tell you, take it from me, I've been in the car business for 16 years at Maple Toyota doing sales. I'm still in the car business, currently doing in the sales field, sales industry. And I gotta tell you, yes, things are changing, but things always change. Things change constantly. Nothing's forever. No house market, car market, nothing stays the same forever. So take it with a grain of salt what you guys watch. Don't get worried, don't get scared, don't go and, release all your vehicles and sell all your vehicles and downsize, downgrade to one vehicle. That's just not gonna be necessary. Things are evolving, but things will evolve always. All right, everyone, before I get started with my 3 top picks of what is the best deal currently in the Toyota lineup for 2024, I want you to do yourself a favor and subscribe to the best Toyota YouTube channel on YouTube, the Toyota World YouTube channel, for cool, constant Toyota content coming your way. And I also want you to leave a comment down below of what you think the 3 top best deals are right now currently in the Toyota world. Okay, starting with what I think is the absolute best value, best deal currently with what's going on. And when I say with what's going on, I mean the current climate out there for buying really anything. You've got inflation, you've got interest rates going up. They have gone up. We've seen that over the past couple of months up until today. Rates have been on the rise, but currently the Toyota RAV4 non-hybrid specifically is of fantastic value. Let me tell you guys why. So first of all, in terms of interest rates, the rates are quite aggressive when compared to other manufacturers and when compared to other interest rates in the Toyota lineup. So specifically, right now in Ontario, Canada, you can actually finance the Toyota RAV4 non-hybrid for as little as 5.99% on a 3-year term. Now, if you're going with a lease, you can lease the Toyota RAV4 non-hybrid for as little as a 6.39% on a short-term lease. Now, the RAV4 comes in many different models. You've got the LE, you've got the XLE, the XLE Premium, you've got the Trail model, you've got the Limited model, and am I missing any other models? I don't think so, at least for us here in Canada. Now, there has been price increases across the board in most Toyota vehicles and most vehicles in general from manufacturer to manufacturer. But in the Toyota world, the Toyota RAV4 non-hybrid has seen one of the smallest price increases from 2023 to 2024 of around $560, give or take, depending on which model you're choosing, from 2023 to 2024. And keep in mind, there's a lot of cool, great content in the Toyota RAV4s for 2024. You've got the latest multimedia tech with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cloud-based navigation capabilities, and more. And you've got the overall durability, reliability, dependability that you would expect from a Toyota RAV4. How does it look for getting a non-hybrid Toyota RAV4? Well, I've got to tell you, we are experiencing a little bit of a relief in terms of supply for the non-hybrid Toyota RAV4s. Now, depending on the model and the trim and the color, when and where you purchase, you'll still have to wait for a Toyota RAV4 non-hybrid, but not quite as long as you would have had to wait maybe a year ago, or not quite as long as you'd have to wait for the hybrid equivalent. So what do we've got? We've got aggressive interest rates. We've got a pretty relatively small price increase from 2023 to 2024, and we have some decent supply in terms of availability. You're not going to be expected to wait too long for your non-hybrid Toyota RAV4. Next on my list, hopefully you've guessed it in the comments below, but it's the 2024 Toyota Camry, the current generation. That's right. It's currently a great deal right now in the Toyota world here in Ontario, Canada specifically. Why? Let me tell you. So first of all, we've got again one of the smaller price increases from 2023 to 2024 of right around $400 gap between the two model years, depending on which model and which trim you're looking at. In terms of promotional interest rates, you've got a finance rate available to you, short-term finance, 3 years of 5.99%. And on the leasing side, you can lease at just 6.39% for a short-term lease on the 2024 Toyota Camrys. Now everyone, in terms of availability and getting your hands on a non-hybrid Toyota Camry, I'll pause this for a second. Yes, we do have a 2025 coming probably in about 6 months or so. Depending on where you're located and where you're watching from, you will have a new generation coming out this year. You've already seen that on my channel and other channels. But the Toyota 2024 Camry current generation is still a fantastic value when you're talking about price gap from 2023 to 2024, when you're talking about interest rates, when you're talking about quality, durability, dependability, resale, so many different factors that make the Toyota Camry a great deal. It's proven itself, just like the Toyota RAV4, time and time again. And in terms of availability, we are going to be seeing a little bit of a relief in terms of availability on the Camry non-hybrids. Yes, you still probably will have to wait a little bit, but not as much as you would have had to wait about a year ago, and not as much of a wait as if you were to buy a hybrid equivalent in 2024. All right, you've probably guessed it, but my third and final pick for what is a fantastic deal right now in the Toyota world is the 2024 Toyota Corolla, specifically the non-hybrid. I'm going to tell you why. You've got lease rates from just 5.39 on a 3-year term. You've got finance rates from just 5.69 on a short-term finance for 3 years. Now, we did see an increase in MSRP from 2023 to 2024. That was a little bit higher than the previous two models I just spoke about. We've seen an increase in about around $800, give or take, depending on the model and trim that you're looking at from 2023 to 2024. But again, this is still a fantastic deal. The Toyota Corolla has proven itself just like the RAV4, just like the Toyota Camry, and we are expecting the new generation Camry to come soon, and we're anticipating a new generation Toyota RAV4 to also come soon, although there's no hard confirmation. But we're not really expecting anything new to come in the form of a new generation or a new styling of the Toyota Corolla. So you can ride this one out a little bit longer and still have one of the latest generations Toyota Corollas from as little as 5.69% on a finance, 5.39% on a lease. Yes, marginal price increases, but we're seeing that across the board, across the industry regardless. All right, everyone, that's my top 3 picks in 2024 for best bang for your buck, best value in terms of pricing, in terms of quality, in terms of loaded standard content in these vehicles. in terms of overall availability. Even if you're looking for a Toyota, do consider one of those 3 models. That's not to say the other model Toyotas are not a fantastic deal, but the light right now is just shining a little bit stronger in my eyes on those 3 models. I hope you enjoyed this video and this review. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Take care.